very, very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this countdown press conference for the Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon 2016. It is the 13th edition of this iconic, amazing, and watershed sporting event in the history of our country. And it gives me great pleasure before we begin, to introduce the people seated before you. On my immediate left is Yohai, the marketing head for A6 India, our apparel partners for the Mumbai Marathon. We have Vishal Jhunjhunwala, the corporate head for TCS, brand and marketing, Tata Consultancy Services, our associate sponsors. We have the face of the event. We have our very own John Abraham, who's here again with us. John, thank you so much for being here. We're also privileged, ladies and gentlemen, to be joined by the Global Head for Sponsorship and Marketing, Standard Chartered Bank, Mr. Sanjeev Chaudhary. Sanjeev, I know you've flown in from overseas for this. Thank you so much for being here today. The event began from this very room in this very hotel 14 years ago when we actually had the launch press conference. And Trident Oberoi have been the hospitality partners from the very beginning. They've been our founding partners. And Devendra Bharma joins me here, the Executive Vice President of the group. Thank you so much, Debu. Similarly, Radio Mirchi has been with us since the very beginning. And Mahesh Shetty, the Chief Operating Officer of Radio Mirchi, is here with us today. Thank you so much, Mahesh. Ladies and gentlemen, it's when you're dealing with something like the Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon, there are so many emotions that sweep over you. It is today when we realize that back in 2004, there were probably 3 running events in the country. Today, there are over 200 timed running events in the country. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a revolution. And that revolution began here in Mumbai with the Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon. Without further ado, I request Sanjeev, on behalf of our title sponsor, Standard Chartered Bank, to say a few words.
Thank you. It is absolutely our privilege to be associated with this iconic event over so many years, right from the time when it was just a dream in some people's eyes. But thanks to the partnership and various other sponsors who have been associated with this, this has become a huge event. And it is also a kind of an example that has been set for the rest of the world. When you look at it globally, that's something which we really treasure. That it's good, it is a good event that we do in Mumbai now for 13 years, have been doing, but also the fact that we also do it in 11 other cities around the world. And among the first was Mumbai. So we should all take justifiable pride in being the trailblazers in this initiative. Thank you, John, for being with us for many years now. I've had the privilege of being associated since the last 5 years. And this is really an opportunity for us to reiterate our brand position, which is here for good. As Standard Chartered, thank you again to the organizers and to everyone around you and to the media and to the participants who over the years have grown from strength to strength to make this a success. Thank you.
Sanjeev, deeply appreciate that. You have a wonderful team here that actually does the... And to have such a legend readily agree to come to India, spread the message, and be the international event ambassador was a matter of great pride and privilege for us. So, ladies and gentlemen, we all look forward to seeing Dr. Edwin Moses. And do we have something from... we can just play a small... certain countries participating in Moscow, and then 1984 Los Angeles gold. That is something, ladies and gentlemen. John, in many ways, the ideals of this event you have epitomized. You have actually stood for health, fitness, doing the right thing. And you have been a wonderful face of the event that we could have ever asked for. And truly, from the bottom of our hearts, the event is grateful to you. John, a message from you, please. If you can tell us what this event means to you, what you have seen over the years of your association as the face of the Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon.
Um, First of all, a big thank you to all the people sitting here. You guys have made this event more than possible. And Dan, Lakshmi, and all you guys sitting here. Vivek, a big compliment to you. I think you and Anil have been the drivers of this marathon. I am honored actually to be the face of the marathon. It's my longest standing association, probably one of the longest standing associations of any brand ambassador across a brand. And I take a lot of pride in saying that, you know, we do so much good for different charities, and that's one of the biggest drivers why we all are here. And that's why I have a lot of respect for all the people sitting here, because we're actually driving the largest charity across the country. So just being the face is giving me an opportunity to be credible. And thank you so much for that. And I'd like to also thank the media actually for supporting this, because it's very important that people out there actually see us and come in droves and come in numbers, and that's exactly what's happening. This marathon has grown and grown by leaps and bounds, and it's the only one day that I wish Mumbai was like that 365 days. It's a fantastic day. Please watch Mumbai this Jan 17th on a Sunday. It's the way Mumbai should be every day. It's lovely.
Thank you, John. Thank you. You know, there are many facets to the Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon, and that's what's caused the revolution across the country of running and health and fitness. And John, you'll be remembered as one of them. You're one of the key facets of the Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon. So thank you so much for making the time every year. Thank you so much for being here with us, and thank you so much for being you. Really, thank you so much. Debu, we are at home here. And that is not something we take lightly or say lightly. Not just us as the promoters or the sponsors, but the international event ambassadors, the international athletes, the key officials that come from all around the world, all around India, they're all at home here. The Trident, Nariman Point, Mumbai, is intrinsically linked with the Mumbai Marathon. And you know what happened after the 26/11 attacks? People spontaneously stopped outside the Trident, sang the national anthem, saluted the Trident. The Trident is not just a hospitality partner. It has been something which is very intrinsically, very emotionally linked with the Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon. And that is something which I don't need to say. I see it played out in many different ways every year. You have been such a wonderful and gracious partner. You have been such a wonderful and gracious host. Debu, please, a few words from you.
Well, Vivek, congratulations to you, firstly, for launching this. So 13 years and counting, I think it's just grown in strength. And as you said, we've been so intrinsically involved or engaged with this event. It started here, and we just feel that it's a home for everybody. It's a great feeling when the day arrives and the whole family comes together again and we all integrate. I strongly believe that we need to provide an environment to the athletes and people participating and others participating, whether it's the officials, a fantastic environment, comfortable environment, and a feeling where they've come from all over the world and they need to just settle in and be prepared for the race, because that's what their motive is. And our team manages to do that. They feel very proud about this event, and they feel very excited. We just hope this continues to grow the way it is growing, and we'll always be there to partner with you. Thank you very much, Vivek, and thank you everybody on the dais who've been excellent supporters for this initiative. Thank you.
Thank you, Debu. Joining this esteemed list of partners, ladies and gentlemen, we are very privileged that we have a new partners in Maruti Suzuki. They're going to be joining us as the Driven by Transport partner. They're iconic of New India. I know it was one of the first cars that we actually looked forward to when the economy started opening up. So Maruti comes aboard this year for the first time as the event partner. We have Nestle India as the nutrition partner. They've been in this country for 103 years, ladies and gentlemen, and we are so delighted that worth it. I completely second that. Yatish is here from Radio Mirchi. Yatish, can I see you? Okay, Yatish may have stepped out. This is the team that supports Mahesh, and Yatish has been a very close colleague and done some great work together. And a lot of what Mahesh said has been, driven forward by the team. Ladies and gentlemen, I have Yohai with me, and it's such a pleasure to have, and such a privilege to have ASICS with us. ASICS is one of the most fabulous running footwear and running apparel brands you can ever find on the planet. They are the partners to New York, they're the partners to Tokyo, and so many of the big marathon events around the world. And they're also been with the Mumbai Marathon for many, many years. Yohai, can you please say a few words on behalf of ASICS?
First of all, thank you for inviting me. And then for the ASICS, we started for the sponsor since 2008, same as TCS, I think, for the Mumbai Marathon. And then, as Vivek mentioned, we sponsor for the New York City Marathon as well, Tokyo, Kobe, Stockholm. There are a lot of global, the major city marathon we sponsored. And then why we sponsored the marathon big event, that which is like how to contribute to the runners and then like athletes in the globally, because we have a lot of the good products, and we have a confidence for the products, shoes as well. So in India, the biggest marathon, which is like Mumbai Marathon. When I started in charge of India business from 2012, I was very surprised for the passion for the runners. And then I met a lot of runners in India, Mumbai as well, Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata, Hyderabad as well. And then all of runners has a passion for the marathons, and I was very surprised. And every year I join about the active sports expo from tomorrow. And then we set up the foot ID system, which is like for the measurement service for the consumers' foot analysis. And then all of runners very interested in our technologies and then products. That's our tasks, to how to contribute to runners and how to supply the right products and the right technologies and how to run the marathon as well. So as I'm also a runner, so I can feel about some like runners' motivation as well. So for the future as well, the Mumbai Marathon is going to be like the biggest marathon, of course, in India. So we try to contribute all of runners and then India or in India runners, and then Mumbai Marathon runners. So that is our tasks, and then I hope the Mumbai Marathon is going to be biggest marathon in globally. And then, we try to contribute this biggest event in India. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you, Yohai. ASICS also has a special gift for us this time. The top 1,000 half marathon finishers and 1,000 full marathon finishers are going to get a special finisher's tee from ASICS. And we're going to unveil that tee very shortly. But before we do that, John mentioned about charity. And this is the largest charity platform in the country today. And United Way of Mumbai, who are the charity and philanthropy partners, are expecting, and we are hoping, to even cross last year's fabulous amount that was raised in aid of so many causes. So before we break, on Tuesday, the 12th of, which is next week, there will be a special conference at the Media Center focused on just the charity paradigm. Who's raising how much, what's happening on the charity paradigm. So charity has its own press conference. It's that important for us, and it's that much of a large speak. So John, you're absolutely right in saying that. And next week we'll have a special conference just to kind of, share what's happening, where are we on the track for charity. But we're going to very soon unveil the finisher's tea, and then we're going to break for some tea. Do stay back. We will be here. You can interact with us. If there's any questions, you can always ask us. We are very much here. And I would like to see all of you at the expo. I'd like to see all of you for the various interactions that have been planned for the next week, and of course, for the big day on 17th of Jan. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your attention. Thank you so much for your time. And really, it's so wonderful to be back again here with the Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon. To all our panelists, just request that we have a small photo op with the A6 finisher tee, which is a new addition this year. Thank you.
सवाल कौन कर रहा है मुझसे? I've been the face of the Mumbai Marathon now for 11 years, and it's been a fantastic association, and it's the most credible association that a celebrity can have with a brand.
John, you just said a while back, you love.
How are you?
You just said a while back that you love Mumbai on the day of the marathon. What is it that, one particular thing that you love about Mumbai? Empty roads while you drive uphill here, or you love the spirit of the Mumbaikars? What is that one thing?
I love everything about Mumbai on that day. The spirit of Mumbaikars, the way the city has been planned on that day, thanks to the municipal corporation, thanks to everybody, the army, the navy. I think Mumbai is ideal on a Sunday when the marathon happens, and I wish Mumbai was like that every year. It's a fantastic place. I'd like to talk about the marathon generally, but obviously being an Indian, I'm very sad that we lost some of our jawans. Um, Obviously, I'm a very proud Indian, and शायद मैं उन लोगों में से हूँ जिसके घर पे एक तिरंगा हमेशा रहता है. It's always folded with a lot of respect in my wardrobe. मैं हमेशा उसे रखता हूँ, and my heart goes out to the family of the soldiers, क्योंकि हम शायद स्क्रीन पे हीरोज हैं, but the real heroes are the jawans who are actually fighting on the border for us every day. So it's heartbreaking.
You were injured recently during the shoot of your film, so
Yeah, but I get injured often because I've signed up for action, right? I don't dance that often, because if I was a dancer, I wouldn't get injured so often. It's easy to wear a frock and dance, but it's difficult to do action. So I love action, and I believe that I'm an action hero, and injury is a part of it. So I had 3 knee surgeries recently, but it's okay. I've had foot surgeries, I've broken both my hands, but I'm sitting here before you, and I'm fitter, stronger, and faster. हाँ, डेली मुझे यही लगता है कि आपको जिस तरीके से आप मंदिर, मस्जिद या चर्च में जाते हो, अगर आपका रिलीजन फिटनेस हो, और अगर आप जिम जाओगे या कुछ भी एक्सरसाइज करोगे, कहीं पे भी आपको मैराथन करोगे या जो भी, आई थिंक इट्स द बेस्ट फॉर्म, बिकॉज दैट्स द बेस्ट रिलीजन दैट एवरीबडी कैन फॉलो. ये जो धर्म है, अपने बॉडी को वर्शिप करना, एंड वर्शिप इट इन द राइट वे. जिस तरीके से जैसे आप लोग शायद यहाँ पे कोई शराब नहीं पीता है, सिगरेट नहीं पीता है, तंबाकू कोई नहीं खाता है यहाँ पे, राइट? सो इट्स गुड टू लीड अ हेल्दी लाइफस्टाइल. और मुंबई मैराथन का जो मैं एम्बेसडर हूँ, मैं एक ही एग्जांपल दे सकता हूँ अपने यंगस्टर्स को और पूरे हिंदुस्तान को, कि लीड अ हेल्दी लाइफस्टाइल, और अपने हैबिट्स सही होने चाहिए, बस वो बहुत ज़रूरी है. और बाकी का तो then the body will talk for itself.
John, don't you ever get tempted to actually get off the
Last
stage
question,
while you're there at Mumbai Marathon and you're watching it from a distance?
Yeah.
Don't you feel like tempted that okay, I should get down, मुझे भी इनके साथ भागना चाहिए?
या मुझे भागना,
Especially
या
Ebela and-
लेकिन एक ब्रांड एम्बेसडर होने के नाते there are certain functions that we have to perform, जैसे इवेंट एम्बेसडर्स के साथ और डिग्निटरीज के साथ इंटरव्यूज़, और काफ़ी ऐसे फंक्शंस है. लेकिन ख्वाहिश यही है कि एक दिन मैं भागूं, और आई वुड लाइक टू रन द फुल मैराथन, क्योंकि हर रोज़ ऑन एन एवरेज आई प्रॉबेबली रन क्लोज टू अ हाफ मैराथन, क्योंकि वो मेरे एक्सरसाइज का जो पैटर्न है, वो शेड्यूल है, उस हिसाब से मैं आई डू अबाउट 15-16 किलोमीटर्स वैसे ही. तो गेटिंग आउट देयर ऑन द रोड एंड रनिंग एक बहुत ही मुश्किल चीज़ है, बहुत ही क्रेडिबल है. तो मैं जो भी भाग रहे जो पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं, I think a big congratulations to them for actually running 42 kilometers and 21 kilometers. बहुत मुश्किल चीज़ होता है वहाँ पे. और वहाँ पे जो आप स्पिरिट की बात कर रहे हो, the spirit of Mumbaikars actually shows out there, because they actually come with water and drinks and everything to give the people.
John, considering you are one of the most fittest actor and you believe in fitness so much, so do you inspire your family members to stay fit, and especially your wife, Priya?
I inspire my family members to stay fit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Talk to me.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.